answer the question of what do you do? Do you just come out with, I'm a Pilates teacher? Do you come out with, I'm a Pilates business owner? I'm a Pilates entrepreneur? What is your answer when somebody asks you, what do you do for a living? So if we've never met before, my name is Anita Hori. I'm second generation Pilates instructor, teacher trainer, business owner, coach for those amazing Pilates entrepreneurs who want to pivot their way to having a well-balanced business and personal life balance and living the life of their dreams. In this week's video, I want to be talking about what we say when people ask us what our job is. What do we do for a living? And coming up with, I'm a Pilates teacher, tends to really roll some people's eyes. And you notice that many people, when you tell them that you're just a Pilates teacher, they're like, oh yeah, it's so boring. That's exactly the conversation that I had this morning with another businesswoman in my local area when I went to a business networking event. So she's a total non-believer, and this is what I want to be talking about today. How do we try to convince non-believers in the system, non-believers in the method, to really try out our services? How do we sell ourselves? How do we even promote the method as an amazing system? So in the conversation we were having, the lady had a really bad experience that unfortunately really tarnished the Pilates method, and it really tarnished the way that she thought, and many other women and people, I'm sure, think about the method because they have been affected negatively by someone who wasn't doing their job right. So coming up with, oh, I'm just a Pilates teacher, really is going to not inspire the person to find out a little bit more about you. So what do you say to the person who asks you, what do you do for a living? Do you just come up with the answer, I'm a Pilates teacher? I like to really delve into what their problems are, what their areas of pain are, pain issues are. So when I have people asking me what I do for a living, I say I am a movement teacher and Pilates expert. And when they come to me and say, oh, but Pilates is so boring, I say, okay, what kind of Pilates have you practiced? And I'm sorry to hear that you found it boring. What is it you've been doing? And I ask them a little bit more about their experience, and I try and find out why they felt it was boring. And when we come to explaining, and when I come to explain exactly what Pilates is about and how it portrays, it's a very different method to the way that they're used to or to what they've tried, then they kind of start coming to, right? But this isn't my point of the video today. My point of the video is the energy that I gave to the woman this morning when I'm having the conversation with her had nothing to do with Pilates. The energy that I gave her was more about, I want to know more about you. I want to learn more about you. I want to see what fires you, what really inspires you. And then in that conversation, I change my conversation to adapt to her needs, to her requirements. And then automatically, she started asking me about Pilates. She started wanting to learn more. She wants to know more about what I do and how I can help her. So in actually tuning my energy to her energy, I managed to get her to, on her own, turn and ask me the questions to be able to help her. In the end of the conversation, we ended up hugging and feeling the energy and really wanting to work together. And in fact, she's going to be starting Pilates next week with me. But it really was about me tuning myself to her energy so that I'll be able to take her on board and teach her more. She was super excited and she said, oh my goodness, you're giving me hope, and I'm really happy to start this practice with you because I know it's good for me. My friends tell me it's good for me, but I just found it boring last time. Now, obviously, I haven't found the right person. So next time you have a new person asking you what you do for a living, just figure out how you're going to answer that rather than just saying, I'm a Pilates teacher. And some of us have got that lack of confidence to figure out how to answer questions or how to speak to people, or how to really promote our business and promote our services. And if you are lacking confidence, this video over here is really going to help you with that. And in the meantime, if you've got any questions, any issues to do with confidence, to do with your business, to do with anything to do with your Pilates technique or teaching or your business, you know where I am. You can click the link below to see if you can have a free discovery call with me to see if I can help you. Until my next video, I'll see you next time, guys.